Well, welcome back to Soda City Live. The City of Columbia Community Department is seeking contractors for their new housing rehabilitation program. There will be several workshops throughout the month to teach new contractors through their single-family housing improvement for neighborhood enhancement, or SHINE for short. Well, joining me today with more information is Program Manager of Housing with the City of Columbia Development Department, Dolores Shabazz, returning guest, and residential contractor estimator Adam Scott. Thank you two for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
You know what, the City of Columbia has so many different departments and so many great resources for people here in the community. Tell us about SHINE though. How does SHINE shine in all of this?
Well, I'll let Adam give you a brief description about SHINE.
Yes, well, SHINE, it's an exciting new program that we're getting ready to introduce. And before we introduce it, of course, we got to do all of our background and stuff and things like that. So part of that is getting a good pool of contractors on board so that the program can be a success, because obviously we don't go out and do the work ourselves.
Right.
So you need to have contractors to do the work, but it's a rehabilitation program. It's different from programs that we've done in the past because our previous program, it had like a dollar cap. So when you got to that amount, if you were looking at a house and the house repairs are going to cost more than that dollar amount, you basically had to tell the homeowner that they didn't qualify and we didn't have any assistance for them. But this program is actually a tiered program, so it'll do anything from like replacing a heating and air unit all the way up to, if you're income qualified, to a rebuilding your house. So I mean, it covers the whole 9 yards all the way through the rehab.
And I want to ask a little bit about the qualifications, because you're calling on contractors. Now, do they have to be independent contractors, or could they be companies with contractors that want to partner?
Well, we're looking for residential builders and general contractors that are licensed through the state of South Carolina to be registered. Now, some contractors that have already registered for the event, there might be subcontractors. They can network with the larger contractors to maybe do work on the projects with them. But you have to be licensed, and you have to have a City of Columbia business license as well.
Okay, and so you have 2 workshops this month and 2 next month, but I saw online that the 2 this month are already full. So you want to sign up really quick for this, because these spaces they're going pretty fast. Now, tell us a little bit about what you'll be going over in these workshops.
Okay, well, basically what we're doing is we get our funding through the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and so in doing that we have certain things that we have to do that contractors may not be familiar with if they haven't participated in programs that use federal dollars. So we'll be going over the requirements for that. We'll be talking about the licensing, the insurance, and certifications. The City of Columbia, a lot of the housing that we deal with is more than 50 years old, so we may have to deal with some environmental issues like lead-based paint. There's certain certifications that the contractors will have to have if they're dealing with those. So that's the kind of thing we're going to go over, and then we're also going to just talk about the process, about how it works and how we do the bidding and things like that.
Now, are these workshops free, or is there a fee associated with it?
They're free.
They're free? Okay,
Yes,
completely free. Awesome. But what about, is this more like a volunteer, or will there be some compensation for the contractors as well?
No, these are regular projects.
Regular projects, so they're based, okay.
They're not volunteer, it's not volunteer based.
I just want to make sure that they know that. So they're like, hey, we're getting paid for this, right? They are. Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about the 2 remaining dates and how people can register.
Well, you can go to the City of Columbia's website, columbiase.gov, and there's a link about the contractor workshop there. It will take you to register for the remaining dates. If you cannot join any of the workshops, you can call our office, the City of Columbia Community Development Office. That number will also be on the registration information as well. And if you can't come, just give us a call, and we'll try to get you registered, get you the application, and tell you how you can submit your criteria. And I just want to also say, if you don't mind, this program, we are going to roll it out later this year. We are not taking applications from the homeowners yet, but when we open up the applications, it will be announced.
Okay, perfect. And they can go onto your website to check on that. Will that be available online?
Yeah, and we'll make an announcement.
Okay. All right.
Just like we're doing now, they'll know.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us and sharing the details about these workshops.